Looking more attractive, no matter who you are, does not take a ton of effort. So today we're talking about 10 simple changes that you can implement today that will instantly make you look more attractive. All right, we're gonna go here. We have all been there where you're talking to somebody, they open up their mouth, they're talking to you, and you're like, oh my God, oh, and you pass out because their breath is so bad. Okay, maybe you've also had times too where you're like, dang, is that me? Is that my breath that smells really bad? It happens to all of us. First, we're going to talk about something that I feel like is a waste of your money. And the next thing we're going to talk about is something that I think is going to do you the most difference in that category. What is a waste of your money? And I know I'm going to get some kickback on this, but if you're new, I was a dental hygienist. I graduated from the University of Michigan, so I have a lot of experience in this area. Listerine is a waste of your money. Okay, any kind of mouthwash like that, what it's doing is just masking the problem. It might give you that fresh breath initially, but then it's going to go away. To actually take care of the problem, instead of just band-aiding it, you want to brush your tongue is probably the most important thing that you can do. I'm sure a lot of you are already doing that, but to some people out there, they either forget or this is new for them. And brushing your tongue is going to make a world of difference because your tongue is sticky. So it kind of collects all that bacteria throughout the day of all the things that you eat. It's going to stick to your tongue more than anywhere else in your mouth. So if you were to take your toothbrush, a tongue scraper, something like that to get all the gunk, that white sticky gunk off your tongue, that's all like bacteria poo, okay? That's going on in there. It's sticking to your tongue. It's gross, but that's a real deal because bacteria, when they eat what you eat during the day, it's got to come out the other end. And that's what's going on. Brush your tongue, get a tongue scraper or whatever. That is going to make your breath so much better than just trying to mask the situation with like a rinse. All right, now the next simple way to look more attractive instantly on your face is to add something that will give you a youthful glow. It will give you a little color and sun protection at the same time. This is called the Uniform. It's a tinted sunscreen, SPF 45. This is the one I've been using since last summer. You can tell that this is like getting low. I had been using a BB cream for years and years. And when that was discontinued, I was on the hunt, tried many things to try to find that replacement with no luck until I found this. I have this color and I have a lighter color. Do you see the difference? It's just subtle, but this one I use in more of the summertime when I'm getting more sun. And this is the one that would be good for my skin in the wintertime when I'm really not getting as much sun exposure. So it is good to have something that matches the color of your skin for the different seasons. So what I love about this tinted sunscreen, it's gonna be a light coverage, but still, it's such a nice color. It gives me a glow and looks like my skin is moisturized throughout the day. It's not like those sun screens or BB creams or even foundations that as you go along, you're like, gosh, my skin is looking dried out. This does not do that. And when I put it on, it does not feel sticky or tacky or anything like that right out of the gate. Not at all, actually. So as you can see, I'm starting out on my forehead. I just kind of dab some on there. And then I just use my little sponge here to kind of blend everything in. So this comes in a pump. And I would say every day I probably use like 2 to 3 pumps on my whole face. Now this is by Merit Beauty. They have been, since last summertime, honestly, my favorite makeup brand. I use a lot of their products. I've loved them. I use them on a daily basis. This is like the bonus to number 2. Adding a blush really gives you that youthfulness, right? That just a little bit of pop of color that does make you look more attractive because it kind of gives you that youthful glow. I love this because of the application, the color, and because it's a cream and not a powder. We're gonna put this on so that you guys can see. And then I'm just gonna take a brush and kind of blend it in, and you're gonna see it's gonna give you that little pop on your cheeks that's going to give you that more youthful glow. The tinted sunscreen is great, okay? It gives you that color and coverage, but this bronzer adds like a little bit of like sun-kissed areas, like what you would normally get from the sun. So here's the color that I use, again from Merit. I love Merit. So I'm gonna take, you're just gonna look weird, okay? But I'm gonna take the bronzer, I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put it on the bridge of my nose. And to give yourself a little bit of like that chiseled jawline area, a little bit more than like the puffiness going on nowadays, right? The saggy jowls. I put it on my jawline. Then I'm gonna take that same brush and we're gonna blend it. And like I said, it's just gonna look like the sun has hit it a little bit more on those areas. And it gives you a little definition in the areas as well, like the jawline. Look at how much better that looks compared to before when I had zero makeup on. This is already making me look more attractive with just the glow and the color it's giving me. Now we're gonna talk about instantly making your eyelids look more attractive at our ages, because I don't know about you, but when I look at my eyelids, especially in a scary mirror, those magnification mirrors, I'm like, oh my God, how did that happen? It's crepey. The skin on there is crepey looking. And when I add a powdered eyeshadow to my lids, it's like, oh my gosh, it almost like it sinks into that crepey eyelid and it just makes them look worse. So for that reason, I also have moved to a creamed eyeshadow. And I'm telling you, it makes my eyes look so much better. So again, I use Merit and I have for a long time. So here's what I use, and I keep it simple. So the first thing I start out with is their brown color, and you're gonna see what it looks like on my lid, but you just need, look at that. Look at how pigmented it is. So you just need a small amount. I just use my finger, I keep it simple. I'm looking in my mirror over here so I can kind of make sure it's not going everywhere. Okay, look at how it just adds that little pop of color. It just went on like cream, really, like so simple. Okay, look at how, for me, my blue eyes pop just by adding one color of eyeshadow to my eyelids. And then I like to go into the corners with a lighter color. This is their lighter color. And I will, look at how pigmented. I just put a tiny bit in the very corner. And again, just use my finger, and it's so simple. It really does make a difference in your appearance, and it's very easy to do. Okay, the next thing that's going to instantly make your teeth look whiter without having to go to the dentist and do all the whitening and buy all the products and all the stuff, okay? One little thing. Wearing a darker lipstick. I'm telling you what, so right now, take a look. I have no lipstick on at all. This is what my teeth look like as far as the coloring. Okay? Not horrible, but watch this. So I'm going to take Merit's new signature lip blush, okay? Which really could be used as a lipstick or a blush. And this I've been using for about a few weeks now. And here's what I like about it. It's so creamy. I love the feel on my lips. And they have 8 different shades in this new line. It's a matte lipstick. So let's put it on. And I want you to look at my teeth and look at the difference in the coloring just from putting on a darker lipstick. I love this color. I'm gonna have the names of all the colors on the screen here, just so it's easy for you to know what I was using. Do you see how it brightens up the look of my teeth? By not having to do anything else at all but the lipstick. And it's a great color. Now, if this might be a little bit too bright for you, I'm going to show you, I'm going to do swatches of the other colors that they have. So we've got this one. I'm going to do it right on here. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, that is really pretty. Here is like a nice pink color. Okay. Oh yeah, a nice pink. Okay, and then we've got more of a brown tone. Okay, that's a pretty color though. I like that. And then the last one is like a brown. It looks like it has maybe a little bit of a peach in it. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's a rose. A rosy wine color. Look at that, that's beautiful. So these are only 5 of the 8 shades that they have. So you're gonna be able to shop all of my Merit Beauty favorites that I just showed you and sets that they will have discounted at up to 15% off. Down in my description box, there's gonna be a code for you to use at checkout. And if you spend $100 or more, they're also going to send you this gold compact mirror. This is like substantial. This is a nice mirror that you can put in your purse and have travel on the go. So be sure to check all of this out because it's only going to be for a limited time. The next thing that makes you look instantly more attractive, okay, is finding the right products for your hair to minimize the frizz and really make it look smooth and shiny. I have thin, fine hair. And like I said, it took me a long time to find something that didn't weight the hair down, but it gave me that shine. It gave me that look of no frizz in my hair because when I get out of the shower and blow dry my hair, generally, it looks like a hot mess until I put my products in and then blow dry it, then it doesn't look so bad. Which leads me to the next thing that can make a huge difference in looking attractive, okay, is finding the right tools for your hair that makes it look the best. Now for me, okay, this may not work for everybody, but I'm gonna share my secrets. First of all, I love this hair dryer. When I blow dry my hair with this dryer, compared to like the old Conair that I had in the past, it does not leave my hair as frizzy. It kind of looks straight instead of this hot mess of frizz everywhere. So love this hair dryer. It's by Lifen. I talked about it, I think last summer. I've been using it ever since. Then I bring out the Revlon tool that I've been using for like a million years, okay? And I will take that and kind of like portion out my hair and take little pieces at a time and blow dry it straight. Now here is what I found. So I've got a bob, right? And a bob can tend to look a little dated or a little more current with one little change. If I were to just use that Revlon, what ends up happening is I end up getting a little curl right at the bottom. What's more current looking is to really straighten out the front ends especially. That just kind of gives you that little trendy hair difference between the two bobs, okay? Then after my Revlon, okay, it's looking pretty good. You could end it at that. And if you don't mind the curl at the end, that's all you need. But then I take my little flat iron tool and I will go and portion out my hair again and I just straighten it. And I'm telling you what, for me, I just feel, like I say, more trendy, doing everything more straight that way instead of having it curl under in the front. Oh. All right, now I know some of you have been probably waiting for me to talk about this, and it's something that you can instantly change, okay? I know people that when they put their perfume on, it's a little much, okay? Like I don't know how many sprays, okay, they're thinking that they need, but I have been in close quarters with people who put on like douses of their perfume and like it might be a good smell, okay? But it's just too potent, too much. So I caution you for a couple of different things. Enjoy your perfume, whatever it is that you love, enjoy that, but also kind of play with it to make sure that it's it's like a hint, right? A hint of the smell, not like so overpowering that if I'm in the car with somebody or I'm in an elevator with somebody, I cannot wait to get out. It's that powerful, right? It's like burning the nose hairs. It's no good, okay? I've talked about this before also in the winter time when it is like literally doom and gloom up north. You got gray, you got cold, and you got snow. I would take my Hawaiian Tropics suntan oil. I just put a little dab, okay? And I'm telling you, that brightened my mood in the wintertime because it just reminds you of those summer and spring days when you're outside more and you're enjoying the sunshine. And I'm telling you, try this, okay? It will brighten your mood even in those nasty, gray, cold, up north winter days. The next thing that's going to make your skin on your arms, your legs, even your neck area look more attractive. And I saw this all over Instagram. I'm like, okay, I need to try this because if it's the real deal, we need to talk about this. I ordered this from Amazon and a brush. It is a body coverage perfector. Do you see all these white spots I've got on my arms from sun damage over time? You just wait, okay, until you see how this covers up those spots and even aging spots on your hands. It made such a difference. Let's say you have a special occasion and you want your skin to look good, your legs to look good without wearing nylons or whatever. This is a great option because you just put it on your leg, you brush it on, and it will stay that way, okay? Without being sticky, coming off on your clothes everywhere. It will stay that way until you shower and wash it off with soap and water. This could be the winning ticket because it makes your skin look so even and beautiful, and it gets rid of all your spots, your blotches, your brown spots, all that stuff. It really is amazing for those events that you feel like you just need that little bit of extra, like, woo, like everything's looking good. For any of you out there that go get your hair done, highlights, color, you know, all the stuff, there's a time before you go in to get it retouched up again that we've got these dark roots coming in. This is a root coverage. It's got a little sponge at the bottom, and then on the top, it opens up and it's got this coloring, all right? I'm gonna put it on right now. Let's put it on right here so you can see the difference. I wipe it on there, it's a powder, and let's take a dark area here and just show you how it lightens it up. So this would be something easy that you could just do around your face to kind of frame those areas, or maybe you have a part, side part, middle part, whatever, and you put that in that area and it really, look at it, look at that, how it lightens it up. I thought, how cool is that? I'm gonna definitely use that if I'm going out somewhere and I don't want those dark roots showing and I know I'm getting my hair done, you know, down the road, but this will kind of like extend it just a little bit. Now, the last thing we're gonna be talking about is your eyebrows, because let me tell you, there's nothing worse than you got a bunch of wild dogs all over your face and everything's just growing in like weird directions. Eyebrows are pretty important, right? They frame your whole face. And I am telling you what, the best way to give yourself a mini facelift is by having your brows waxed, okay, to get a good shape going. But then I found another product that is going to just be fantastic for all of us. I saw this online. I'm like, we have to try this out. And I tried it before I filmed this video and I am in love, okay? So this product is an eyebrow stamp stencil kit. I got color 5, okay, which is a light brown. What you get when it comes with this package is a ton of stencils. So it takes a hot minute, okay, to find out what stencil shape you want to use. But once you do, you're good to go. Okay, it's easy peasy after that. So I went through all of them, found the stencil shape for my eyebrows. So here's what you do. So you've got your stencil. Here's your brush. It's like a little stamper. And the color is in here. Do you see it? Got too many things I'm holding. All right, so we're gonna push it in there. So I've got color now on here. I'm going to stamp it right over my stencil. Ooh, it's a little dark. Look at how it frames my eyebrows because I am losing my eyebrows more on the outside. Do you see how here it's fine? And then it's like, boop, it's dying on the side. So this is giving me a full eyebrow. Here we go. I'm going to dip it in the color again. Okay, that was a little lighter on that side. But now you can see if you dip heavy into the color, this is what you're gonna get. If you dip a little lighter into the color, at least it kind of gave me a little bit more of a brow on that side. But yeah, I could go darker. But oh my gosh, how easy is this to use? And it gives you your eyebrows back, right? So now your face is framed with good eyebrows, not just like I got eyebrow here and nothing over here, right? The next thing I feel like instantly makes people more attractive, and I think you're gonna agree with me on this, it's sunglasses. You can put your sunglasses on and it kind of hides what's going on around your eyes. Either you've got that tired look or lines or whatever, right? You can just pull those sunglasses on, bam, instantly more attractive. So if you are new to my channel and you did not see this video, you need to watch this next. It is 10 things that hopefully you're not doing dressing too young over 50. This video is hilarious. So if you're in for a good laugh, at least watch this video next right here. I'll see you over there.